talk about Detroit Pistons. Apparently, the Pelicans have came to the conclusion that they don't want Brandon Ingram no more. And reportedly, it's being said that they work with Brandon Ingram to find a suitable trade partner. So let's talk about it. Check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button, hit the bell icon button, hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. So this is important from the simple fact of a lot of teams don't, want to give up a lot for Brandon Ingram and pay Brandon Ingram. So they don't really want to pay him and then give up a lot for him to get in the last year of his deal. From durability issues. Remember, he had the blood clot issues as well too. He had the blood clot issues and all that stuff going on. So, he's gonna miss about 25, 30 games a year, probably including the playoffs and all that. So a lot of teams don't really kind of want to deal with that with him. That's been a huge issue with him. Carrying on, the Atlanta Hawks kind of pulled out of the trade thing, and then also you got Utah trying to trade possibly Lauri Markkanen, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarkson, or Walker Kessler. So there's a lot of moving pieces going around, with the NBA trade market. So the Pistons could get there, but then again, what are other teams willing to give? What are other teams willing to give for Brandon Ingram is the question. As far as the compensation and financially, is it slightly less than the max? Is it less than the max? Is it the max? Because if nobody offering the max, even if he hit free agency next year, you're not going to get the max unless you prove something this year. You prove durability, you have a career year, and they wouldn't have a problem handing you the max. So at the end of the day, the Pistons probably can throw in the max, and they probably can hash out a deal pretty easily because nobody wants to pay him. And Trajan Langdon, he's been in that organization the last few years. So if anybody would know Ingram's value and what he would do, then you have it. And then you have rumors going out there that the Detroit Pistons are looking for another scorer to go next to Cade Cunningham, and you may not get another, situation like this to trade for somebody that you could trade for now. But the reason that you're able to trade and bring him in is because, for the most part, other people don't believe in the durability of Brandon Ingram. So there's a caveat there, and that is what it is. But you don't probably have to give up too much, but you got to pay him. And what you got to think about it is you're going to tie up almost $500 million in the Cade Cunningham and Brandon Ingram. So will it work? Will they stay? Do you have a plan for them to be durable or maintenance plan for it to work? You got the depth if they got to miss a game. And Brandon Ingram has missed playoff games. So we're not talking about 25 regular season games. He's missed regular season, critical playoff games. So that's another thing to kind of sit there and think about. He done missed critical playoff games. So, but nonetheless, so those are the questions. Of course, you're gonna get them from the low. But do you think him and Cade Cunningham both like having the ball in their hand, both can't stay healthy? Do you think they can coexist? Can you draw up an offense that they can coexist in? And do you feel comfortable giving them max money? That's the thing about it. How much better do you think Ingram and Cade Cunningham duo is going to be? You got a lot of pieces around them they got to develop. So, quite frankly, you can get an opportunity to get a guy like this, and when you really don't usually have an opportunity, maybe you have to pull the trigger. Maybe you believe in the process. You just keep developing your young guys. But the rumor was the Atlanta Hawks wasn't willing to give him a max deal and give up Clint Capella. So, and And maybe that's why you hear rumors of the Pistons being interested in Walker Kessler, is because maybe they have to give up Jalen Duren in that deal. You know, and now they can bring in a Walker Kessler. You know, to come in there. Right now, he's defensively pretty good beyond where Jalen Duren is. Don't mean that Duren won't be the better player in the end. So, but yeah, man. I mean, yeah. So they got a situation there. They got a situation. So, honestly, you know, that's up to them to figure out if that's what they want to do. So, I really can't put my finger on it. I can't say what they should or shouldn't do. But yeah, I can't put my finger on it. But to be real, you know, if you want to go for it, go for it. You know, the contract's gonna be tough to move. So you commit to bringing both of them together, Cade and Ingram in together. You gotta have a plan to make it work. You gotta have a plan to how you jump their durability up, you know, and protect them assets and see how far they can take you. So it'll be interesting. But I don't think anybody gonna give up an extreme amount of assets for Brandon Ingram and a whole bunch of and pay him that amount of money. You know, had they traded him 2 seasons ago, they probably could have got more with him. Because then the team would have been able to test drive him for one and a half or 1 season to 2. But now you don't have that luxury. He in the contract year. So I mean, he can play out his contract and hit the market, you know, or they can wait till the trade deadline. But his trade value gonna drop, especially if he ain't balling. So you gotta understand they got 2 top money tied up or assets tied up with 2 guys. And Ingram and Zion Williamson, who can't stay healthy, but when they do look healthy, they look like the best team in the West. So that's the crazy thing about it. But it's insanity. You keep doing the same thing over and over again, and guess what? You get the same results. You get the same funky ass results. So, yeah, that becomes an issue. So. But yeah, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance of getting notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, you want to support the channel. Cash App, $CJ Good313. Venmo, CJ Good313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Not Apple. But I appreciate y'all. Peace.